difference between you and some of the other people out there is that they want it just a little bit better than you do. And you mean to tell me that if you just commit to wanting more out of life, that if you commit to actually saying that, hey, I'm going to show up every single day, I'm going to give my all because I'm going to be successful, because I want to be successful, and if I commit, and if I do my part, and I know everything will work itself out, you mean that's all I got to do? You give yourself a better shot at actually being successful when you take that route than when you take any other route. I promise you. You do. And so, what I want to talk to you about right now is this. And then we're going to wrap this thing up, all right? Your story isn't over yet, all right? Your story isn't over yet. And that's the great thing, because we have, everybody in here, we have an opportunity to write whatever we want on the pages of the rest of our stories. We can make our story whatever we want it to be, anything, right? But the only thing that dictates what the rest of your story will be is your choices. Your choices. Your choices are going to dictate what's going to happen for the rest of your life. It's not a coincidence that somebody that makes good choices ends up in good places in life. That's not a coincidence. That's how it works. It's also not a coincidence that somebody that wakes up and they make terrible decisions, why they end up in terrible places. They end up in jail, they end up in prison, they end up in... It's not a coincidence. It's kind of how it works, right? So if you actually want to actually do something with your life, then your choices are going to determine what that looks like for you. Does that make sense? Your choices are going to determine what it looks like for you. You want success? Choose it. Choose it. Want to be a doctor? Want to be a lawyer? Choose it. Wake up every single day, commit everything to it. Some of you may play sports. You want to go to the NBA, NFL? Choose it. But guess what? Only 1% make it. 1%. 1% make it to the NFL, 1% make it to the NBA, the WNBA, soccer, Major League Basketball, it don't matter, Major League Baseball, it doesn't really matter what it is. 1% make it. There's millions of people sitting here right now with the same goal and the same dream that you have. What's going to be different about you than them? They want it just as bad as you do. Your choices. It's not about want to, it's about the choices that you make. Oh, I want this, I want this. Do something about it. Do something about it. You can want in one hand and do nothing in the other hand, and it really don't end up doing nothing for you. Everybody wants something in life. Everybody. Everybody here wants something. From the teachers all the way down to everybody else. Everybody wants something. What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? And the reality is that everybody's not gonna do something about it. That's just the truth. Everybody's not. Everybody don't want it bad enough. They just don't. And because everybody doesn't want it bad enough, which is sad, because the only thing that it takes is desire, the only thing that it takes is determination, the only thing that it takes is want to, right? That's the only thing that it takes for you to get to where you want to be. But you just don't want it bad enough. And I think that if that was to change in your life right now, that you can actually go and do some amazing things with your life. I think you can. As a matter of fact, I know you can. Like, you have the opportunity to be the one in your family that actually does something different, right? You have the opportunity to be the one in your family that says, hey man, I'm going to college. Hey, I'm doing this thing. Hey man, I'm actually going to make it to, I know Unc, he actually played in college, but he didn't make it to the NFL. I'm actually going to be the one that makes it to the NFL. I'm actually going to be the one that becomes a doctor. I'm going to be the one that becomes a lawyer. I'm going to be the one that becomes a teacher. I'm going to be the one that becomes a principal. I'm going to be the one that actually makes it out and does something with their lives. Like, that's the only thing I wanted when I was growing up. I was going to make it out and I want to do something. I thought football was going to be it. But I didn't realize, somebody told me early on that only 1% make it, and I didn't put enough work to actually get there. That's the reality. I did not put in the work. I didn't make it there. But I learned from that mistake. I said that will never ever happen again. Never happen again. I'm going to do whatever I can with whatever opportunity I have to actually give it my all. To actually make sure that I show up. To actually make sure that I show out. To actually make sure that I put my best foot forward.